Jackson Radio Show.
Welcome back, everybody. Kevin Jackson here. I saw this story. It came out the other day. I was going to talk about it the other day, but we got busy with other stuff. And they were saying that Trump shouldn't interview with special counsel Robert Mueller. And I said, that is absolute nonsense. Are you kidding me? Trump should interview with Mueller on pay-per-freaking-view. There are some of you out there going, yeah, man, I'd pay to see that. I guarantee you I would watch it. It would be one of the top watched shows. I'm telling you, Trump is a media machine, and that would be unbelievable. Because here's the deal. Innocent people don't need to be worried about, oh, he'll get caught in a trap. I think that is the most ridiculous, again, an underestimation of one of the most brilliant guys that we've watched ascend probably the most. I mean, I wouldn't replace George Washington with Trump. I think Washington, it took some real guts to cross that Delaware in the freezing cold, people's feet bleeding, frostbite, and fighting that war. But I think that was took some stuff. I love that commercial, by the way, where George Washington's crossing the road and he's like, we'll do the best we can. That's a great commercial. It's a Geico commercial. I can't stand Geico, but I love that commercial. He's crossing the Delaware, going as fast as he can. Look, Trump is innocent. What Trump would be so Trumpian, not to go all Trumpistic on you, Trump-lomatic, Trump-tastic here, but he would be so Trumpian, it would blow Mueller's mind. Mueller, President Trump, we'd like to ask you about so-and-so. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, I did. Look, they've been looking into this thing. I don't even understand why you're still here. It would be quintessential Trump that everybody thinks is going to go bad, and it would be just so amazing. Are you kidding? Donald Trump it would be worldwide. It would be do you know how much that fight they got from Mayweather and what's his face? That white boy. Come on, McGregor. Yeah. Let me tell you, Donald Trump on pay-per-view would surpass that worldwide. Dana White should be trying to get that fight. Because it would be it's a fight of sorts. Because everybody, oh, Mueller, he's amazing, former Marine. Let me tell you, he sets lots of traps. How can you set a trap for somebody that's innocent? Did you break the lamp? No. Break the lamp, did you? No. Lamp break, did you not? No, I did not break the lamp. How are you going to trap me? You think Trump is let me see, hold on a minute. That's a little confusing, Robert. Let me say, yeah, I did not break the lamp. See, guilty. How underestimating of Trump can you be? If you're a true conservative and you're concerned about an innocent man, with all the information you have on what has happened with Donald Trump and the FBI, and Hillary Clinton, and Podesta, and Uranium One, and Barack Obama, and FISA courts, and all the other crap that we've been talking about, and you're going, he shouldn't be interviewing with Mueller, I don't know. I might kick you out of class. Better bring me an apple tomorrow. Jeez. I know none of you are. You're soon-to-be graduates of the Black Sphere University, Chancellor Kevin Jackson, as well as the professor. So I know you're not thinking that, but according to The Hill, here's what they say. President Trump's lawyers are urging him not to sit down for an interview with special counsel Robert Mueller. This is according to the New York Times. Trump's attorneys have advised him against the interview over concerns that he could be charged with lying to investigators in the probe into Russian election meddling. Now, this is the New York Times. Think about what I just read to you. He could be charged with lying, so he shouldn't sit down with Robert Mueller. Does this not reek of somebody saying he's lying unless he sits down with Robert Mueller? Trump has no obligation to sit down with Mueller unless Mueller requests it. He has no obligation. This is just, look, I see these hit jobs, but here's what I would do. This is one where be careful what you wish for. You're trying to bait Trump into having to sit down with Mueller. I'd say we're going to have a sit down, and we're going to videotape the entire thing. And I want the American people to see the process. Remember what happened with DACA? And they were like, yeah, hey, we'd like to have a meeting with the president. He goes, great, let's have everybody over and we'll film it. We'll have it come out. What happened to the Democrats? Anybody? Somebody let a brother know. What happened? Huh? I'm going to wait. Choir, will you sing them a song while I wait? I'm just telling you, they got toasted. DACA is going to go President Trump's way. He proved I even give them more, and they don't want to do it. They don't want this deal. So you know what? We're going to get them a deal. I'm going to figure out a way around this. I'm going to get a deal. And if they don't want to vote for it, we'll do the same thing as we did with the tax plan. Because you know who the Mexicans who get their independence, if you will, are going to thank? They're going to thank Donald Trump. He's going to steal yet another thing from those suckers. They said Trump publicly said last month he would be willing to sit down with Mueller, but hedged it by saying it would be up to his lawyers to determine whether or not he would take part in an interview. Now, that's a smart move. Donald Trump can say, why would I go? My attorneys advised against it. I'm not going to do it. But here's what he goes on to say. I'm looking forward to it, actually. Say he's been privately telling people he wants to do the interview, believing it would clear his name. He doesn't need to clear his name. See, this is the Washington Times. He needs to clear his name. It's been sullied. They said if Trump declined to sit for an interview, Mueller could try to subpoena him for one, a move that would create a complicated legal battle. Oh, yeah, it would. I dare. Here's Kevin. I dare Robert Mueller to subpoena the president. With everything we know now, I dare you. They said Trump's personal lawyer, John Dowd, has been taking the lead on a possible Trump interview with Mueller and is urging against it. However, White House lawyer Ty Cobb has broken with the rest of the legal team and is siding with Trump in favor of an interview with Mueller. See, I like this Ty Cobb. He ain't the ball player, but he's playing like the Ty Cobb in terms of legal. They say Cobb has pushed for the White House to be fully cooperative with the special counsel and said in the past that he expected the investigation to be completed by the end of 2017. Because you know what? If the Democrats had been smart, if they had two brain cells to rub together, those two little empty-headed minions, they would have cut this investigation in 2000. They would have cut this investigation in 2016. They said Mueller reportedly wants to question President Trump about the firing of former FBI Director James Comey and Trump's interaction with former National Security Advisor Michael Flynn, who pleaded guilty in charges in the Mueller probe last year. What they didn't tell you is Flynn has now retracted his guilty plea and is saying, I'm suing. And I said this, Michael Flynn ought to sue everybody in the food chain. He should sue the FBI, the NSA, the FISA courts, individually calling out Comey, McCabe, Peter Strzok, Lisa Page, and on down the line. Go to Hillary Clinton, Barack Obama. Make every one of these chumps have to stand before the man. Eric Holder, Susan Rice, all of them. Loretta Lynch, the litany of them. Valerie Jarrett, crook after crook after crook. He should sue them all. And then he should sue for defamation of character and get treble damages. And I hope he wins $100 million that must be paid for out of the campaign coffers of all of the Democrats, particularly Adam Schiff. That's what I'd like to see. Question Trump about his firing of James Comey. If there was any reason you want to talk about having a reason to fire somebody, James Comey is a perfect example of having a reason to fire somebody. This is a guy who is in the hot seat. He lied before Congress about this dossier. He lied about the procedures that the FBI followed to not indict Hillary Clinton. And we know for a fact she should have been indicted. And not just because of the innocence of, well, she had stuff on her server, but she didn't know. There's more to it. And I told you guys, the bigger part of this investigation is the connection between Hillary Clinton and the Clinton Foundation to her State Department, and the FBI wholly ignored it. That is still, it remains one of the biggest untouched scandals that we've had so far. These people are crazy. Let Donald Trump Get before Mueller and start asking those kind of questions in a 60-minute format where he's like disregarding you. No, hold on a minute. I don't understand how this doesn't relate back to Hillary Clinton and Uranium One and the Podestas and all these other things. How is it that you can still be looking into something where you know for a fact that they, ginned up a dossier on me that's made up of nonsense, and you haven't spun this investigation on the real people? Are you kidding, man? I'd pay my $39.95 for that. I bet many of you would too. I bet this would be viewed worldwide. It would be the biggest pay-per-view event in the century. Short break. We'll be back. Kevin Jackson, you're listening to
Kevin Jackson
on the Black Sphere Radio Network.
Do you owe back taxes to the IRS or state? The secret to avoiding the IRS nightmare is to seek professional representation. My friends at Security Tax Associates provide the most cost-effective and ethical representation in the industry while helping to avoid seizures, levies, and wage garnishments. Security Tax Associates is here to ensure that the appropriate steps are taken to permanently eliminate any possibility of future tax burdens once and for all. For a free, no-obligation consultation, contact Security Tax Associates, 844-779-4177. That's 844-779-4177. 844-779-4177. Or visit them at securitytaxassociates.com.